Hi friends and welcome back to my channel. Today we are having sex ed with Meg. Okay, so buckle up, get ready for it because I made a video on sex that was literally like a 20-minute sex talk, basically. Just me being very open and honest and just blatant about my whole entire, experience with these things thus far in life, me being a 20-year-old woman now. I shared like my virginity story, a little bit about contraceptives, birth control, just safe sex in general, and just was trying to make you guys feel more comfortable. And you guys seem to really enjoy that video, so shout out to you guys for watching that one. And I figured that I should make another video solely kind of about contraceptives and just safe sex in general, because I did not cover it to the length that I wanted to in my last video. So I just wanted to stress how important practicing safe sex is. There are so many risks out there, pregnancy, STIs, STDs, and I don't want to scare you folks, but these things are very real. And I wanted to talk about them today because there are so many contraceptives out there, so you can find which one works for you if you just do your research. That's one thing that I want to stress so much too, is find your own personal gig. My gig is birth control, love her. I'm on low estrogen is the name of the one I take. But that also being said, birth control does not prevent against STDs, STIs, all of these things. So you really, one, have to get checked as well and have your partner get checked too. And I mean, nowadays we not only have birth control, but we have IUDs. There's also like a sponge that I know my friend Arden used to use. I don't know if she still uses it anymore, but there's like, little sponge things that you can use as contraceptives. Condoms, of course, are a classic go-to. And dental dams as well are out there for anybody practicing oral sex. Just find whatever works for you, There's a lot of options. Somebody commented on my last sex video being like, I just have this fear of an accidental pregnancy every time I have sex. And that can be prevented if you care, if you're careful and just mindful. So please be that. It's not worth it to be careless and pick up some kind of, disease or suddenly have a child and you're like, what? But no, I'm just kidding. I don't want to scare you. That's one thing that I don't want to do. One thing I also want to say is that I feel like it's a lot harder than people think to get pregnant. And so you getting like an accidental pregnancy is pretty rare, especially if you're being careful. So don't be too fearful of that. Just be safe. And as for just some other tips and tricks for safe sex, always pee after sex. Always. I learned this the hard way. I think most women do after they get a UTI and they're like, wow, it burns so hard when I pee. So just definitely go to the bathroom and just generally clean up after you do the deed. It's also important to wash your hands before sex and especially after sex. But if like you're using your fingers and stuff, like I don't need your dirt from the day anywhere in my person. Just be careful about that. Wash your toys and stuff if you're into that. You gotta care, people. This is like a PSA of sorts. But yeah, man, if you're sexually active, you have to be taking these kinds of things into mind. You can't just like flop into the bed and be like, I'm not on birth control or anything, and let's not use a condom because who cares? You should care, and he should care, she should care, whoever your partner is. I don't give a flying frig. Everybody has to be educated on these things. And that being said, I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable here. I'm just kind of trying to like relate to you as a friend and peer and just generally give you more info and make it less weird. So that's where my friends at amaze.org come into play with this. They have this wonderful YouTube channel that's just like a great resource for young teens and anybody who's younger than that as well. And if I'm making you feel weird right now, you can go over to their channel and just kind of listen to some topics that you're interested in. They have videos about like porn and being curious with that, and you're changing bodies and people's different, anatomy and all of these kinds of things. So if you're like, wait, what is the difference between the clitoris and my urethra and my labia? It all gets lost in the sauce and I just don't know. You can go over there, figure it all out. And if you're a guy scratching his head being like, do guys have urethras too? What does that even mean? What is a scrotum? Testicles? What are they? Then you can go over there, figure it all out for yourself. Basically what I'm trying to say is all of our bodies vary in appearance, but we all generally, keyword generally, have the same kind of anatomy. And so if you have any questions about like why things look the way that they do and all of these things, then you can go and get them answered over there. I will have a link to their YouTube channel in the down bar, of course. I think that young girls especially have a lot of questions about, you know, like once you see somebody at a sleepover, you start like comparing and you're like, wait, are my boobs okay? Is down there okay? And I'm sure that guys do kind of the same thing, but I can't really speak for them. I'm not a man. But yeah, you're not alone on that one, kids. And everybody's bodies look different, like different things, sexually, that is. So that's why I wanted to kind of incorporate this into my contraceptives vid as well. Because no matter who you like, what you're doing, what parts are going where, you know, you gotta be safe about it, kids. Sexuality is just another part of the human experience. So I just wanted to talk about it on my channel today. Get you guys more hip to talking about these kinds of topics. And I really wanted to talk more about contraceptives and just anatomy and these kinds of things, just to make you guys feel more safe, less alone, all of these things. If you have any other questions, you can please leave them in the down bar for me, and anything else that I didn't answer, I'm sure you can go and find it on Amaze's channel. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Turn on those notifications if you want to be notified when I upload. I've been really extending my outros lately, but you get the point, okay? Hope you have a great day or night, and I'll just see you in my next upload. All right, stay smiling. Bye, guys.